Well, I'm a church girl. I grew up in church, and you know, my mother had me going to church. Like on Sunday, we had 3 services, and so you know, we'd sing. He's like, "Oh my God!" And you know, and so initially it was kind of like, you know, when you're a kid at 4 years old, it was something to do. But as you get older, it's like, okay, I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling this. And so, you know, but I had to go because, again, I lived in my mother's house. And, you know, in the black community, when you live in your mama's house, if she says go to church, you go to church. So I had to go. But growing up as a church girl, we did not do a lot of things. But when I got out of the house and I went to college my first year, I decided that I was going to do everything that my mother would not allow me to do when I was in church. And so I did all those things that most college kids do, like smoke reefer and you know, sing songs like Cisco Kid was a friend of mine, you know, drink a little wine, that kind of stuff. And so, you know, my guilty pleasure pretty much was, you know, I like to drink a little wine from time to time. I had some before I came. And and so, you know, but again, being a church girl, I'm still in church. I don't know if anybody in this room is from my church. Anybody from my church? Okay, I don't see anybody. But so, as a result of that, you know, I would always be kind of protective, or you know, kind of on the down low, because you didn't want to have all your business in the street. You know how it goes. You don't want anybody to know your business. You know what I mean? And so, you know, if I had a little wine, and the Christian people, you know, they sometimes come over your house, I would put it in the bottom of my refrigerator. And I would put carrots or corn or peas or things like that over top of the wine bottle. When the Christian people would come over, and then when they would leave, I could take the wine bottle out and I could then put it in the refrigerator. And so my daughter I have a daughter, and she was away at college, and my daughter, again, you know, you try to be a good example for them, you know what I mean? And so because I grew up as a Christian girl, she didn't really know that I kind of drank, you know, a little wine every now and then, maybe every other day. But no, and so, you know, when she would come home from college, I would put the wine in the bottom of the refrigerator and probably put like peas or corn or something like that over top of it. And then when she would leave, you know, of course I could bring it out and I could put it back in the refrigerator. But I recall one time when I had some friends over the house. This was for my birthday. And, you know, a friend of mine, you know, brought some wine over. And so, you know, they couldn't get the bottle open, and certainly I was not trying to assist them because I don't drink wine. And and so, you know, they're there trying to screw the top off, trying to get it off, you know, and they're saying, well, do you have a wine opener? I'm like, wine opener, are you kidding me? I mean, come on. No, I don't have a wine opener. Knowing all the time that I had one, but I just could not pull it out at that particular time because my daughter was in the room. So they wind up going to the store to buy a wine bottle opener, which they did, and they came back and they opened the wine bottle, and then some of the people that were there, not all Christians, began to form a line, and so that they could get some wine as well. Now, you know, if those of you are in church, you know, as often as you do this, you do it in remembrance of Christ because he died on the cross, right? So, you know, we drank a little wine that night and celebrated my birthday, as well as we, you know, remembered the birth of Christ. And we had an opportunity to do some of those things that, again, was my guilty pleasure. Thank you.